We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans. And anticipation has been high all week for this one. The Spartans will put toe to leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Colorado State's offense will have the first possession of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit.
And the ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And, man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. You're going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for it.
The offense starts with a short field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
7-yard line. First and goal, San Jose State.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Spartans. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Gonna run it. It's Agnew. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. They're working that left side. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Spartans are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State.
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the Rams get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on its way. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Rams will hustle to the line.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. This offense has a second down play. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Agnew. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Oh, and he knocks him out of the way, and he's running free. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Quickly complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Now the play fake. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. They're trying to get, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Spartans line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. Ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Off the play fake.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last second, quarterback pulled the football. He was able to complete the throw.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. Fast motion from the offense. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake. Now to throw. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Throws for the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. The give to the back.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Offense working from the pistol. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And wings it incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at SJSt Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different looking football game.
Works the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third down, he drops the throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, that's the corner's second sack of the game now, and he's doing a great job at the line of scrimmage, not telegraphing that he's blitzing. He's keeping his eyes on the receiver. Right when the ball is snapped, he uses his speed to get in the backfield to bring the quarterback down.
The Spartans will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Turns it loose deep. He's got it down the right side. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
They feed him again. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Makes the catch and knocked down. The Rams want to move quickly. Got his man on the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Liberty is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida Atlantic. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The play action fake. Right down the middle. Can't make the connection, then the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working the middle. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They'll try the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He'll keep it himself. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They'll get down and put a stop for this return. They'll mark it at the 32. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Got his man on the outside. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He finds his man, and the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A strike downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Rams in the hurry-up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting these points.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Working the middle, it's complete. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his man, and they convert. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When you're defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in the middle. It's Agnew. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll call for the fair catch here. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He leaves it with his back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got the quick pass. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Hands it off. Shows him the stiff arm. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put it
running toward the tape. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up into the 26 for the first down. They're going back to the ground. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The inside handoff. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Going up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. On second down, wants to throw it. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Makes the grab. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Now adjusting. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll slide after picking up the first down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.